It's time for question time. Thank you for joining me again. Remember, you are that project manager that has been dropped out of the helicopter with a parachute. You land and you're wondering, where am I? That's how the PMP exam is. You need to be able to detect, where am I, what do I do next, and how do I get out of here? My question today is this. You're a project manager on a project and you are in the middle of quantifying overall project risk exposure. You are also providing additional quantitative risk information to support risk response planning. Which process should you do next? Should you do plan risk management? Should you do identify risks? Should you do perform quantitative risk analysis, or should you do plan risk responses? There is absolutely no catch. I'm being very generous today. That's the question. If you need to think about it, hit the pause button. The answer to the question is plan risk responses. Obviously, there were many clues in what I said. If you were listening carefully, I said quantifying overall project risk exposure. Do you know that that is what makes quantitative different from qualitative? Qualitative does not quantify, even though it uses numbers in the probability impact matrix. But even more importantly, what you have in quantitative is the aggregate of risk impact on the project. You have your EMV summation and things such as that. So that was a giveaway. But of course you knew that that was not the only question I had for question time. My next question is as follows. You're a project manager on a large software project and you have been asked to draw out a bubble diagram to show detectability and proximity. Which process should you do next as the project manager? Is it identify risks? Is it perform qualitative risk analysis? Is it perform quantitative risk analysis? Or is it monitor risks? What do you think? Hit the pause button to think a little bit about this. We're off pause, I hope. I hope you thought about it. The answer, what you should do next, you should go into quantitative risk analysis. That's right. The bubble diagram in the PMBOK guide in question is on page 426. And that bubble diagram that you see in that, on that page, in that section, that is done in qualitative. Now, what am I alluding to when I say detectability and so on? This is in those 9 characteristics. It says assessment of other risk parameters. You need to know that the other parameters are in addition to probability and impact. These are done in qualitative. So what you want to do here as a good PM is to really double down on assessing other parameters of risks by using the bubble chart. It's given to us by our friend, the Risk Doctor. By the way, if you have not subscribed to the Risk Doctor channel, you want to do that. Dr. David Hilson is an authority in the world of risk. Now, I know lots of you are going to get PMP certified, but you need to go even deeper into understanding project management related topics. And for that reason, I would advise you to go to Dr. Hilson's channel. Great output. I mean, phenomenal output. And we actually have a course on Praizion.com for advanced risk management for those who want to take the RMP exam. But this is PMP, right? But anyway, this is from him. And we have actually had a live session where we talk about an error in figure 11-10. If you have the detectability arrow showing low, like going from, like if you're looking at it from right to left, your PMBOK guide is still wrong. It needs to be showing high detectability on the far left and low detectability on the far right. In other words, high detectability is what you want. You want risks to be highly detectable, not to be low in terms of detectability. Because if detectability is low, It means you can't detect them. What good is that? You want to be able to detect them. And we do this in perform qualitative risk analysis. So the answer to the question is quantitative. Perform quantitative risk analysis is what you should do next. Okay? I hope that helped you. I'll see you tomorrow in the next episode of Question Time. Bye for now.